almost completely naked in front of strangers and coworkers, was totally uncomfortable, but pressed on because she knew it was her only chance at a promotion. Meanwhile, Alive Seminar staff were openly ogling the women in their state of undress, smiling and laughing. The exercise culminated when the victims and other participants had to stand up and yell about their inner struggles until everyone else in the group believed them. What? Wait, what is this? Is this person holding a belt right now? What is going on right now? Why is this lady holding a belt? Yep, that's right. You read the title correctly. An employee at Panda Express was allegedly made to remove her clothes for team building so that she could get a promotion. Like I've said in a couple other videos recently, if you don't go to do the team building games, you probably won't get a raise. You probably will be last priority for any promotions. I'm going to show you this news article, and I'm going to show you the coaching and seminar company that did this, and then I'm going to show you the research that I've done and some videos that I found. Let's dive in. 23-year-old woman is suing Panda Express and this company called Alive Seminars and Coaching. Apparently this all happened in 2019 when the store manager said that the employees, if they wanted to get a promotion, they would have to go to the self-improvement seminar conducted by Alive. This was done in her free time, and she had to pay to go. And there were between 20 and 50 people at this seminar, and she was making $11.35. So, eager to improve her skills and advance within the company, the plaintiff signed up and paid out of pocket to attend a 4-day program. Like, that's almost like an employee company retreat. Panda Express pushed its employees in the Los Angeles region to complete the Alive Seminars training. In many cases, it was a prerequisite to promotion. Now, Panda Express denies this, but the CEO of Panda Express is known for being all about personal improvement. Another thing I'd like to note is that Panda Express is franchised. You can buy and own a Panda Express for the price of like $25,000 with a total investment of $377 to $1.8 million. So each one of these is owned and kind of run by their own people, but they still have to kind of do what corporate says, so this might have been on the guy that runs this particular franchise. The seminar was held in a warehouse. Those who attended the seminar were required to provide employee identification numbers and receive intake materials with the Panda logo. At the start, the attendees were told to sit down and not talk and were left in isolation for a full hour before a man stormed in, yelling in Spanish and berating them for sitting there and doing nothing, when that is exactly what they had been instructed to do. So the line about the guy speaking in Spanish, well, I think that's because this company is mostly Spanish. If you go to their Facebook page, you can see that everything that they post on their wall is pretty much in Spanish. There are some English reviews on their actual website here. This is in English. If we go down to the bottom, Spanish, English. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but that's what that note is referring to. So anyways, after an hour of sitting in this room, this dude storms in and starts yelling at the employees, telling them that they were nothing and that they don't matter, and they were berated individually. And the overall effect was basically a nasty drill sergeant. Again, this sounds kind of like a cult, the opposite of love bombing, but I bet that's probably to come here. The participants were prohibited from using their cell phones. There was no clock in the room, and the doors and windows were all covered with black cloth. So I get it, right? This seems a little bit outlandish. This seems a little bit unbelievable. Like, is this the truth? Well, I did some digging, and let me show you what I found. Here is a dimly lit room with a bunch of people kind of not paying attention and black cloth draped over the windows. If you want to picture what this looks like, well, I guess this is probably what she's referring to here, and if we're honest, this seems to be about 20 to 50 people as well. I don't imagine they show the part where the employees have to strip down, but it's kind of odd. See, here's another shot with black cloth draped over. What? Wait, what is this? Is this person holding a belt right now? What is going on right now? Why is this lady holding a belt? The atmosphere resembled less a self-improvement seminar than a site for off-the-books interrogation. The sensory isolation and intimidation was reinforced by constant yelling, verbal screaming, creating an atmosphere of fear in the room. Most attendees, including the plaintiff, felt they had no choice but to remain because they were sent to the seminar by Panda Express and told that their opportunity for promotion would depend on completion of the seminar. Now, in corporate all over the world, there are companies dedicated to studying the psychology of employees and what you can do to make them more loyal, what you can do to kind of buy them off without having to give them more money. There have just been tons of studies about how you can manipulate your employees, like the concept of having a work wife or a work husband, which is basically that promotes a sense of loyalty to the company because you don't ever want to leave the company because your work wife or your work husband is there. So even though you hate your job, you still end up staying at your company because you don't want to leave the people that you're so close with there. When the seminar continued on July 13th, 2019, the woman allegedly was forced to take off all her clothes down to her underwear under the guise of trust building. Almost completely naked in front of strangers and coworkers, was totally uncomfortable, but pressed on because she knew it was her only chance at a promotion. Meanwhile, Alive seminar staff were openly ogling the women in their state of undress, smiling and laughing. The exercise culminated when the victims and other participants had to stand up and yell about their inner struggles until everyone else in the group believed them. Having been through very similar things myself, I mean, not stripping down, but like being yelled at and told that there's something wrong with you at church camps and stuff, like this is very cult-like. Even male participants had to do this. The last male participant had some difficulty convincing the others and as a result broke down in tears. The plaintiff was told to stand up and go out to the middle of the room with the male participant, where they were forced to hug it out, wearing nothing but their underwear. As time went on, the seminar more and more resembled a cult ritual, the complaint alleges. The Alive seminar staff proceeded to dim the lights, and then everyone was instructed to stand up and pretend that a light from above would come down and take all their negative energy out of them. Then pretend that a hole opened up in the ground and swallowed the negative energy. While this was happening, one of the Alive seminar staff had a cell phone with the light on, recording the plaintiff in her state of undress. What the heck, dude? This is so messed up. I know you guys think some of my videos are extreme, and they kind of have to be to kind of garner attention, but this is... wow. If the plaintiff wanted to use the restroom, someone from Alive seminar staff would stand outside the restroom door. When another participant ran into the restroom to throw up, Alive seminar staff ran after her. Another male participant was only given a small trash can to throw up in and was forced to do it in front of all other attendees. So I think that there's probably way more to the story here, because if all you're doing is standing up and pretending that negative energy is being taken out of you, why would you throw up? What is actually going on here? During the July 13th session, the victim made an excuse of a family emergency and left the seminar. The victim went to the seminar hopeful and optimistic about her future with Panda Express, but 3 days later left scarred and downtrodden. Soon after, she quit because of emotional distress. Yeah, so imagine feeling like you have to do this so that you can make more than $11.35 an hour. You had to pay to do this. This wasn't even company sponsored. At least most people that have to do these dumb team building activities are being paid to do it. There was a comment on Reddit that said 20 to 50 people attended this seminar, but there's only one plaintiff. So 19 to 49 people were okay with this. So here's the reality of it, right? People are afraid. They don't have the money to go get a lawyer. People are afraid of what will happen and the backlash if they report this stuff. I'm sure a lot of people have experienced kind of discrimination or harassment or something, and they went to report it and nothing happened, or they were told nothing was violated or whatever, and you just totally get denied. And that's the same kind of thing that happens here. Human resources isn't there to protect the employees. It's there to protect the employer. They're not your friend. Human resources is humans as resources, or human capital. They're not there to solve your problems. They're there to make sure that the company doesn't have any problems with you. But having said that, as I've read in another article, some people have started joining in on this lawsuit, and now it's kind of a class action. Good for them. This is completely messed up. So if we go look at Alive Seminars Coaching Academy, let me see if I can find this video on their page and see if I can find any other better videos they might be hiding on their website. So this is the video that they have on their website. So just some stock corporate footage. See if I can find something else. Oh. Okay, so we got tons of stuff on their website. Let's see if we got anything here. Shutterstock, travel portrait, generic photos. Here's another photo with black drapes all over the windows in a warehouse. If they were filmed doing these things, that video is probably on their website somewhere. This is also from 2019, from July. I wonder if the plaintiff is actually in this seminar. Were there children here too? You can see a lot of people in here just aren't buying it. Like, this lady looks pretty scarred. If you guys see something in these photos I don't, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, I think these are just different size photos now. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you with this video called How to Start a Cult. And every time I watch it, it reminds me of corporate. It reminds me of the churches that I grew up in, and it's really something to look out for. It goes over almost every single thing that cults do to bring you in. Anyways, guys, click like to help spread this video through the algorithm. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Click subscribe if you want to see corporate get exposed. That's probably not the right choice of words in context of this video, but more corporate nonsense shown to you and how you can navigate through it and what it looks like. That's all I got. See you in the next one.